time came for their purification, according to the law of Moses, they brought him up to Jerusalem to present him to the Lord. As it is written in the law of the Lord, every firstborn male shall be designated as holy to the Lord. And they offered a sacrifice according to what is stated in the law of the Lord, a pair of turtle doves or 2 young pigeons. Now there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simeon. This man was righteous and devout, looking forward to the consolation of Israel, and the Holy Spirit rested on him. It had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he would not see death before he had seen the Lord's Messiah. Guided by the Spirit, Simeon came into the temple, and when the parents brought in the child Jesus to do for him what was customary under the law, Simeon took him in his arms and praised God, saying, "Master, now you are dismissing your servant in peace, according to your word. For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the presence of all peoples, a light for revelation to the Gentiles, and for glory to your people Israel." Today, the Church celebrates the feast of the presentation of the Lord, which occurs 40 days after the birth of Jesus and is also known as Candlemas Day, since the blessing and procession of candles is included in today's liturgy. Founded by Pope John Paul II in 1997, today is the World Day of Prayer for Consecrated Life. He attached it to Candlemas Day because the consecrated men and women are to be the light in the world, imitating Jesus, the light of the world. Today's Gospel introduces us to different people and events that in themselves provide numerous lessons and themes for further reflection. First of all, Mary and Joseph respect the Mosaic law by offering the sacrifice prescribed for the poor, a pair of turtle doves or 2 young pigeons. Simeon and Anna were 2 venerable elderly people dedicated to prayer and fasting, and so their strong religious spirit rendered them able to recognize the Messiah. On this day, the Church demonstrates its gratitude to all those in the community that dedicate themselves in a privileged way to prayer, to those who have a particular religious vocation to the contemplative life. In the figure of the Venerable Simeon, Jesus' presentation in the temple also reminds us that prayer and contemplation are not just a waste of time or an obstacle to charity. On the contrary, time could not be better spent than in prayer, as true Christian charity is a consequence of a solid interior life. Only those who pray and offer penance, like Simeon and Anna, are open to the breath of the Spirit. They know how to recognize the Lord in the circumstances in which He manifests Himself because they possess an humble interior vision, and they have learned how to love with the heart of the one whose very name is charity.